Yeah, I'm still learning about this camera. When you make when you're doing a video, you can just pause it by pressing the OK button. So you can, then you can cut out bits you don't want. I don't feel too good today. I feel tired because we had a terrible storm last night, which woke me up very early this morning. And I felt tired, and I haven't done much today. Watched some programs, mostly pretty awful. But one program I did watch was about, it was narrated by David Tennant, about the migration of birds. I forget what it's called now, but it's a wonderful program. That was nice. I felt a bit low today, I think because I was tired, and also I played a few games of chess, and I didn't play very well, and I think I lost about 3 games which I should have won by stupid mistakes, blunders. But, oh God, a little bit knackered. Today is Sunday, I think it's the 6th of July. Been watching the tennis the last couple of weeks from Wimbledon. These were good matches. I had a bit of a flutter. I watched a chap called, he was a darkie with their long dreadlocks, a French player called, oh yes, Brown, something Brown. He has a German mother and Jamaican father. Anyway, yeah, I wanted to put $20, $10 each way, but the maximum that which William Hill allowed was only $15 in total. It would have won 2,000 if he did, but he lost in the next match. He was playing pretty crazy tennis, so serving and volleying. The match I saw him play, he was absolutely incredible. He was hitting lines, he was going for fantastic shots, and they all came off. But the match I saw him play on an outside court suffered lots of rain delays, and it was quite late in the day, and I think that can affect a player. He's age 28. His grade was over 100. But he played a fantastic match. Anyway, I put a small amount on him. It would have won $2,000 for 15. I put it each way. So if he'd have got it, if he'd have come first or second, I would have got money back. Oh, and then I saw a very good match with another French lady player. I think her name was Marion Bartoli. I also, before I saw her match, I saw the German lady player called something Lipsiki. Can't remember her first name now. And I really thought she was probably I would have a bet on her. But when I saw Bartoli play, I mean, it's quite. Bartoli and Lipsiki are actually in the final, and maybe I've made the wrong decision, but I've actually put a little bit of I think $50, which is about 40 euros, on Bartoli. I've got about 2 to 1, something like that. Lipsiki is odds-on favourite, about odds-on 1 to 2 on. Yeah, in other words, if you put $2 on, you'd only win 1. So anyway, I put that bet on Bartoli a few days ago, and what impressed me about Bartoli is that her father was her coach, and I think he was a bit of a control freak, and she split from her father now, has her own coach, and Mauresmo, who won Wimbledon some years ago, is now her coach, a lady player. And in the interview with Marion Bartoli, she's so relaxed. She actually, even if there was a half an hour before her match, she says, "Oh, I was sleeping." Oh, the interviewer said, "Yeah." She said, "Yes, yes." You asked my. So she obviously doesn't suffer from nerves, which I think is a very good sign. And I think my own analysis is that Lipsiki, the enormity of the occasion may overcome her, and she may suffer from nerves and not play her best game. If Lipsiki plays her best game, she's more powerful. She has a better cert, but I think Bartoli has got a very good chance, and my money is on her. That starts today at 2 o'clock UK time, 4 o'clock here in Finland. And I put $150 on Murray. Whether he wins or not, I don't know. My mistake was I put it on a few days ago, which was a bit stupid really, because one match I saw, he was very lucky to get through. He lost the first 2 sets. And if I do that again, I'll wait. There's no point in speculating when he's only in the quarterfinals, because it's better to wait till he gets into the final before we put the money on. Anyway, yeah, so if Murray wins, I win about $300. If Bartoli wins, I win about over $100. If they both lose, I've lost $200. If Bartoli wins, that'll be it, and Murray loses, that won't be too bad. If Bartoli loses and Murray wins, that would be even better. So we will see. When you walk through a storm, keep your head. I put far too much gel on me today, not concentrating. Up high, terrible storm, thunder. Dog was terrified. She was crying to go out, but she wouldn't go. I got her out the front door, but she wouldn't go. She was really terrified of the thunder, the lightning, and the torrential rain. So I knew she wanted to go out and do her poo-poo. I couldn't put her back in the kitchen because she's going to do it there. So I just put her outside the front door and thought, well, if she does it outside the front door, at least it's better than being in the house. And I checked on her every few minutes, and she hadn't moved. Eventually the rain eased off. I put my coat on which had a hood, and walked around the garden, and she did her wee-wee and poo-poo. And that was good. If you're so hard, send a letter. Yesterday I bought some ready cooked food, salmon with some mashed potatoes. Liz has been away for a week, and I've eaten okay, but I haven't cooked anything. Mainly I've been eating sandwiches, cheese, tomatoes. Oh, I had an egg. Yeah. When waking from a bad dream, don't you sometimes think it's real, but it's only. The storm was so violent that I was really worried that maybe, because last year I have a tent. It's not a tent exactly. It's a garage. It's like a big tent for a car. Heavy duty. And last year, during a gale, it was almost destroyed. I managed to fix it back down to the ground. I was a bit concerned that that might blow away, but it was fine. I got some friend of mine, Yarma. He made some out of raw tie and he bent them in double, and then I hammered them into the ground, and so the tent is a bit more secure now. Also the new greenhouse, I thought that might blow away, and also we have a marquee in the garden which I thought might blow away, but so all okay. No damage done. I'm just looking at how long this has been running for. When waking. So not a lot to tell you really. Not much new in the way of news. Lisa's coming home today, which is good. I haven't got that well this week. It's a lot of responsibility. Looking after the dog, looking after the garden. I've had to go shopping, and I've also seeded all the bare areas in the garden. And watered them as well. All the plants have to be watered. I've also been trying to thin the hedge. Leverage. I didn't know they made such a thing. I remember bolt cutters are designed for cutting chain, but on that principle I found these. They were quite expensive, but she gave me a big discount. I wouldn't have bought them otherwise. But they're very good, very effective. Because the hedge is so tall, it's so difficult to do every year. So I'm bringing it down to about shoulder height. I went to the neighbour, but they were away. I wanted to ask their permission if they minded, but I don't think they'd mind. So that's taken me a bit of time, and I'm not getting any younger. Sometimes I feel terribly tired. According to my nutritionist with my kidney problem, I'm not supposed to eat any cheese, not supposed to have any milk products. I've mostly ignored all that because what else can I eat? Because I can't eat processed foods. Also, I can't eat. The main reason I can't eat fruit is because it goes straight through me. I ate some strawberries from the garden. Even picking strawberries was an effort because I found it so hard to bend down. I picked a few and then I ate those, and they went straight through and made my stomach really loose. So it's very hard. That's because of the operation I had for Crohn's disease when I was 15. It's left my bowels, and part of my colon was removed, and I've had digestive problems ever since. So it can be a bit difficult. Lisa never knows what to cook for me, because there's hardly anything I can eat. I can't eat any vegetables, can't eat any fruit, I can't eat any fats. So it's quite difficult. I have got a special medication to control my bowels, but it makes me so constipated that I try to do it by balancing the diet rather than taking that medication. It makes me so uncomfortable because I can't go to the toilet at all. So Lisa's home today, which is nice. She's been to Rovaniemi visiting a friend, and I think she also went to see her uncle. She is from Rovaniemi, so she hasn't been back for 2 years. So I said, please go. Of course, you deserve it. You work hard. I hope she's had a good time. The weather hasn't been so good. Nearly finished. Have a shave. I've had the shave. Have a shower. I don't feel I want to do any comedy today. I don't feel very cheerful in that way. I feel okay, but I just don't feel like doing anything funny or funny faces. It's boring, isn't it? Acting the fool. I suppose I used to do that a lot when I was a boy at school. It used to keep me out of trouble with the bullies, being the school comedian. It's very hard to fight with a boy if you make them laugh. I was always rather small. Actually, I didn't enjoy school that much because of the bullying. I was quite glad to leave and get to work. Okay, so I think I can stop that now.